ESL CPS 19 semi-final match, Molotovs and Marshmallows Gaming versus E-Corp Gaming. It will be the 1v1 on ESL Mesmerizer, and it will be Aswer of E-Corp versus Ager of Team Molotovs and Marshmallows. So let's see how the first round goes here for these two players. Of course, two very good players from each of their teams. I believe Aswer was playing this this map against Lioncast. Wasn't as spectacular performing as I remember, but we will see what he manages to pull out here. Let's check out Ager. He's out going a bit all over the place in this round. However, he's not too far behind here, only 0.14 behind Asper, so definitely not too far behind. You can see here he gained up quite a bit of speed going through there as well. He takes a wider line to get more exit speed going down there. Does sacrifice a bit on entry to Aswer, but going a bit wider here, so that means Aswer can get a tiny bit of a lead going through into the ending, of which he does go through and crash into the ending, and that means Ager will take the round. Give me a second, guys. I'll quickly rejoin. Oh crap, never mind. I'll not do that now. How do I get this back? No. There we go. So I'll do that later. But here we are, going into round number 2. Ager has got the lead for MnM Gaming, and they are 1-0 ahead in this 1v1 sub-match. Will of course be to 1 point, and we can see here Ager already taking the lead here. Asper slightly behind. Let's check it. Asper. We can see here Asper kind of catching up, going over this long right-handed section. Ager still holding him at arm's length, but not for long here. Asper 200s behind here at the moment. And we can see here Asper actually now fighting for the lead. It's very close between these two players now at the moment. We can see here Ager slightly falling behind at this section. And we can see here his ending wasn't the best, only for Asper crashing. Did he manage to get the last round? Will it be the same this time? Ager risking, but he just loses a bit of his angle on the exit there and doesn't manage to get it as smooth as he'd like. And now Asper bringing it straight back immediately to 1-1. So there we go. We'll rejoin after this next round just to make sure I've got hotkeys and things like that, guys. But we'll keep going with what we are at the moment. In fact, no, we'll come back after the 1v1, so we'll just make things easy. Anyway, so 1-1 at the moment. Ager not with the best of starts. He's already a 10th behind, but got a lot more speed there than Asper, and he's straight back into the fight already. You can see here Ager goes for the inside line going through there. Asper doesn't, but Asper gets more speed as a result. You can see here Asper actually overtaking, going for the long right-hander. We've seen him do that section well. And now Ager looking to take the advantage here, but again his exit speed's failing him. Bit of a better angle going through there, give him less airtime, allowing him to take the lead, but only by 3,000s here, so he needs to be careful. Not much in it here at the moment. Great round coming out from these two players. This time Ager has the advantage going into the ending of this track. More of an inside line for him as well. See if Ager manages to take it this time. Good end, enough speed, and he gets it by just half a tenth of a second there. Great race by the two players of these teams. So that means MnM managed to take it to 2-1. So very good start to this sub-match here. Both teams are clearly very well trained, at least in this map. Both players are clearly very well trained. And seeing good rounds coming out from these guys, not too many mistakes, which is always nice to see. Let's see here, Ager again going for the more inside line, which gets him a bit of an advantage early, but you can see here Asper again catching up. Now we're going to go through the long right-hander. You see Ager has a bit of a bump there, bit of trouble, had to adjust there, and now as a result he's falling behind Asper. He gets to take the inside line here just to save him, just to kind of try and hold on to Asper as much as he can, but now Ager needs to risk or rely on a mistake from Asper. He's catching up, but he needs to do more here. Asper's on a good round here at the moment. He's 0.2 ahead, so it's all down to see what Ager can do in the ending. He's getting a bit closer here going through to the end actually, But Aswer saves the last turn slightly and does get through with a 59.78. Thank you very much for the follows as well in the meantime, guys. Webflow, appreciate it. Guanazai, if that's how you say your name. And Bibble-san, much appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying this match. I certainly am so far. And we'll be starting off on round number 5 here at the moment. The scores are equalled up again. Let's see what both players can do. So again, Asper with a slight advantage early on, but we see Ager always managed to catch up a bit over here. They kind of swap places a bit early on in this round, as they have done the last few rounds. And here we go, Asper now taking the first clear advantage of this round, although it's certainly not decided yet. Oh, Asper gets more inside there, so he will extend his lead slightly further, but Ager does that corner slightly better. Asper gets more exit speed though, but Ager's certainly reeling him in at the moment. More exit speed here for Ager, going through the right-hander, and he gets more of an inside line going through here. This might give this round to Ager, but he needs to get a good ending here. Both players are roughly equal, and Ager gets with a smoother end for 59.68, and a great race coming out again from these two players. Putting on a good show here, and Ager takes the first round, this round again, to bring it 3-2. So again, trying to extend a bit of an advantage here as Ager, but he's having a bit of trouble doing so, as Asper's certainly keeping very close to him, putting him under pressure and winning rounds back. So you see here again the usual kind of relay of first and seconds changing hands at the start. You see Asper again still in the lead, but again it's not very clear here at the start. But first big mistake we're seeing coming out from either player here. Asper touching on the inside, I believe that was, of that corner, and is now half a second behind. So now Ager can, breathe a bit of a sigh of relief here. He can safe if he wants to, and this will give him a 2-round advantage. It's a bit of breathing space here for Ager as long as he secures this round. He doesn't need to risk it here. Just take it nice and easy. Make sure the round goes to MnM, and he does so, bringing them to 4-2 in round scores at the moment. Not the best of times come out from Ager, but I'm sure he won't care as long as he gets around. And yep, 4-2 here at the moment, so we will be going on to round number 7 here. So Aswer looking to bring Ager back within his grasp. He'll need to get another round here. He doesn't want to let it get out of hand, let Ager get too many good rounds in a row. Oh, Aswer with a good section there. Overtakes and pulls away from Ager. You see the gap extending slightly, and Aswer with a good section going through here though, and he gets a good inside line as a result. There's a clinic in this track being put on by Asper here. He's running very well here. Oh, he was going really close there, and he's lost a bit of time there on Ager. Ager's now right next to him. Bit more exit speed I think there for Asper. But now the round is in Ager's hands. Asper has a bit more speed here, and it's certainly coming up to the end. Asper needs to make this his. He tried to risk it there, but Ager takes it again with a 59.65. Very good job by Ager, and he's now bringing himself within 2 points of securing the first sub-match point for MnM. Let's see if he manages to do so, or if he's going to have further trouble with Asper. Asper's keeping him close here. He's not making it easy for him for sure. Asper's having good starts here, so he's forcing Ager to try and fight back. Just putting Ager under a lot of pressure. He's performing well under this pressure though, but we'll need to see how that continues going forward. Asper with a very good turn there, going really close to the inside. See, Ager's starts just aren't on par with Asper's at the moment. We have seen him catch up through this section, but he had to make an extra adjustment there. Asper with more speed and a better line. And we see here he's extending his lead going through here. Looking at about a 2/10 lead here for Asper at the moment. He gets this turn well this time. And he's just pulling further away for Eager here. Is there anything else he can do to catch up here? Or is this round just going to go straight to E-Corp? To bring them back within 2. You'll need to full risk the end here and hope for the best. But he doesn't get it. Asper manages to pull back another round with a 59.664. So great time there by Asper. Again showing Eager that he can definitely keep pace with them, bringing it back to 5-3 at the moment. But so this sub match is absolutely by no means over. We'll see if any more of their players have that extra 10% to give their teams the match. But we see Asper, we're going for a negative 10% there. He does crash early on, but it's only a 3/10 difference, so it's certainly something that he can make up, especially with the good starts he's been having. See, already he's even looking a bit closer to Eager here. Let's see how Eager manages to do now that he's got the advantage in the start, which we don't often see. We'll see how he manages to cope with that and manages to react. Asper's going for a bit of risky lines here, loses a bit of time and crashes on the outside. Going for a bit too much speed going through there. Makes a meal of it and does eat the wall, unfortunately for him. So the round is now all in the bag for Eager. All he needs to do is save the remaining turns and bring home round number 6 for MnM. Of course, bring them within 1 point of securing this and getting them the 1-0 advantage over E-Corp. And good job by Eager. Again, he doesn't need to do the fastest times in these rounds, he just needs to make sure he finishes them. You can see here the CP times at the top are completely split between the players. Kind of half going to Asper, half going to Eager. Eager having the CPs at the end, showing that what kind of sections the players seem to be better at. But here we go. Is this going to be the potentially final round here for MnM? Or is Asper going to manage to prolong this, give himself a bit more of a fighting chance here? He's certainly shown himself being capable. He just needs to, as I said again, that extra 10%, especially near the end. Seems to be getting caught out in the final turns a lot. This time Eager again with a good start now. Starting to string these good starts together here and battle with Asper, especially at the beginning of the track, which was his problem earlier on. Maybe finding his groove a bit now. But Asper, good speed coming back here, and he's shortened the gap already. Eager with a bit too much airtime, lost a bit of 10th there. Now Asper manages to take command of this round, and that was a big crash! Asper, did he retire? Asper retired despite Eager making the crash there. I do believe it would have been a bit bigger of a crash for Asper, so he probably couldn't have recovered from it anyway, but not ideal there for E-Corp. Sure, he might be kicking himself there. Wouldn't have known that Eager crashed in time, but still, the 1-0 goes to MnM, and they managed to take their lead in sub-matches so far, with the first map going to them. So, we will move on to the 2v2, which will be on the MD point map, what's it called again, Metaphysics. So let's see who'll be playing the 2v2s. I see Kulve going on to track straight away. We see Ranked coming back on. I don't believe he played the 2v2, I believe he played the 3v3 on this map last time, along with Kronos and perhaps Asper, I'm not sure. But we'll see who'll be playing it this time. Looks as if we have a kind of choice here, at least going by the locals of Nevermind, Kulve and Beat. Not seen Kulve playing a lot recently, so be interesting to see for him. And Beat seems to really kind of pull it out on the big matches, so to speak. So we'll see if the big guns are being pulled out for MnM. Looks like Omnipots is going to be playing as well. He's the current world record holder on here. Yo Dav, how you doing, man? Welcome back, Astronomia. So the first 4 deadies all being taken by players of which are in both these teams. Of course, Omnipots in the number 1 spot, Kulve in 2nd, Beat 3rd and Kronos 4th. Nevermind 7th, Ranked 9th. So it doesn't look to be as clear cut as Speedy does like to be making it out to be, but Eager down in 19th. Asper 21st, Lynn 24th, Alexor 27. So yeah, I think Alexor's playing it, to be honest. Hades. Ooh, that's a name I've not seen in a while. Full random search a team. Nice. So, don't need them, you have us. Alright. So, kind of selection of 3 players here, really. Beat Kulve, never mind, and ranked Omnipots and Kronos. That would be a hell of a 3v3 to be seeing from all of these guys. So we'll be seeing the players warm up again. This will be ESL Metaphysics by MD Point. Seeing the player shows how this is done. After this round we'll rejoin, we'll get ourselves all the hotkeys we need. It'll be glorious. Did see Omnipots do the 1v1 on this map. He did make a few mistakes, allowing MnM to get a few rounds back, but he did show a very good consistent pace, if he didn't crash of course. But Kulve and Beat are certainly going to be sterner tests than MnM for sure. MnM didn't look as if he was as trained as I'm sure he would have liked to have been on these maps. And Kulve's looking very good here as well. Beat, they've both certainly got the pace to keep up with these players. And we'll rejoin just now. Nice, just quickly rejoining, just so we've got our hotkeys and things like that. Again guys, just so you know, following this we will have the TMPL show match. It will be with a bunch of expert players as well as a Zerator sponsored player. So, all recognisable names I'm sure you know. It will be Massa, Carl Jr., Paco and Spam. So I'm very curious to see how this 2v2 will go. Any predictions guys? Anyone bold enough to put a score on it for the 2v2? Oh, and ranked getting a nice little 2-wheel there. Stunt points for ranked. Can't spell. Okay, so it is random now, so perhaps he has now changed his name. Who knows? He's looking at least strong on the warm-ups. Yeah, I know it's the same player, it's just whether or not they actually want the name to be changed, much like, of course, like Epic to Omnipots, of course. Result is currently 1-0 to MnM. They did manage to take the 1v1. That was Ager versus Asper. Okay, so here we go for the 2v2. Let's see who'll be playing. We will have, as predicted for MnM, Kulve and Beat versus actually no Kronos, Random and Omnipots. So here we go, live into round number 1 here on ESL Metaphysics for the 2v2. No mistakes going through the early part here. This is a bit of a faster track. Not as technical, not as much tight parts as some of the other tracks you might be seeing. Namely the Axel Alex map, quite tight, but you see here Kulve getting a good lead early on. Ranked going a bit, or Random going a bit wide there. And Beat is still hugging on to the third position, so as long as it stays this way, MnM will actually take the first round. But you can see here Omnipots is actually catching Coolvey at the moment. And he gets a better exit to the turn there. You can see he's getting a bit more speed going on a downhill, but Coolvey gets a bit better an inside line. Coolvey actually breaks a bit too much there and loses a lot of time, so that means E-Corp do actually take first and second in this. Random having a bit of issues going through the end here. Coolvey needs to risk it to try and save it, and he does. Great end there by Coolvey, saving his team the point. Fantastic job by him. Random unfortunately going a bit too wide there at the end, otherwise that would have been an E-Corp point, but good round to start us off with, and a draw, so we stay at 0-0. And let's see what team is the first to break the deadlock. No early signs here as to who will have the advantage. Early on we see Beat going a bit wide. Where's Beat? So he's lost a bit of time here, but he's not too far behind. Only a tenth behind Coolvey, who is in first place. So at the moment we still seem poised to be looking at a draw. Coolvey with a bit of a shallow line there, but it works better than it did for Random, who goes too wide. Where is he? And he is far behind here at the moment. So the round is in Omnipot's hands. But we will look at this from Beat's perspective here. Goes a bit too wide there, unfortunately. Which means it is now between Coolvey and Omnipots for the first position. Where's Omnipots? We'll spectate from his perspective. He needs to risk here for the final round. He does get a good ending there, and he manages to overtake Coolvey, and he gets the first place. Again, great job there by Omnipots, pulling out the stops, and did manage to scavenge a draw there for E-Corp, keeping it at 0-0. So we do start off and continue at a stalemate here. And let's see how long this continues. So we see here, again, the players are always relatively close going through the start. Not much to say apart from Coolvey flying out early on. First big mistake being made by any of these players. I mean, Rank did make a small one earlier on, so Coolvey's only a second and a half behind, so I suppose they weren't too bad. But now it is in Beat's hands. Not having the most spectacular rounds as Beat, but now is certainly the time he needs to step it up. Certainly a very strong player as Beat, and MnM will be looking to him to save the round for them. But Omnipots, who's won all the rounds so far, is his opponent here. Omnipots goes very wide though, and it looks as if Beat is all on his own, stranded up at the top. But Random having a bit more speed here. Good ending by Beat, although Ranked, I keep calling him Ranked to Random, call it Random. Random did look as if he was having a bit of trouble, did look as if he was going to give Beat a bit of trouble there, but Beat keeps it Beat keeps it steady, and we do stay at 0-0. So Danik Beat is currently 1-0 to MnM, and the current sub-match score in the 2v2 is 0-0 after 3 rounds. So only having draws to start us off with. Ranked having a bit of trouble there, crashes early on. So Ranked being the lowest performer in this sub-match so far. Certainly not what you expect of a player of his calibre, but maybe he's just not warm going into this. A bit of trouble is all, but so you see Omnipots is in position to be denying MnM another point. However, Beat does have more speed here, but as a result, Omnipots gets the better inside line. Now coming up to the ending, Omnipots got it very well. All he needs to do is get through this last corner without a problem. Beat risked it there. So will Ranked manage to catch any of these players? If he does, the round goes to them. And he does. Beat doesn't make the jump. So that means the round will go to E-Corp. So we finally break the deadlock on the 4th time of asking. And now it is 1-0 to E-Corp. Who won the 1v1? It was Ager versus Asper, and it went to Ager 7-3 if I remember right. So will E-Corp manage to extend the lead here, or will the dynamic duo of Beat and Coolvey strike back and bring it level again? How long of a 2v2 will we be seeing here? Oh, Beat making a mistake though, going too close to the left hand side there, and he did touch, and I believe he might have touched on the right hand side as well, so mistakes being made by Beat. Costly mistake here as he's now leaving it all in Kulvi's hands here. Up to Kulvi to save the round for MnM. And he's got a bit of work to do here. Omnipots, who's been strong all throughout this map, does have the lead but drops back. Kulvi crashes though, going for too much of an inside line here, and now the round is in the bag for E-Corp. You see here Beat's just not close enough to the other players to make a difference, and we will be going to 2-0 to E-Corp unless there's going to be a massive mistake here at the end. Doesn't look like it will be, and there we go. So 2-0 to E-Corp, so putting MnM under a lot of pressure now. Will we see it going to 1 all in sub-match points here? Bit too early to tell. Omnipot certainly is looking strong. So let's see what this round brings us. I don't even know what number of round it is due to the amount of draws we've had, but well, weird start there from Rank, but he does manage to recover. How many draws so far? I believe 3 already. Well, however, since the first round score, we haven't had a draw yet. We'll see if that continues. Omnipots is looking in good form to continue the E-Corp streak of points, and Kulvi gets a no drift, so further problems for MnM here. Just been making a lot of mistakes later on here. No drifts, crashes and things of the sort. That seems to be what's costing them points. I mean, they do have the pace to be keeping with Omnipots and Ranked here. Beat's getting close. Well, we see a change in position up at the top. Beat's going for it, and Beat does not get it. 3,000s behind Omnipots. Unfortunate there for Beat, and he really went for it there, but Omnipots manages to keep first place and keep E-Corp in the lead in points up to 3-0. And let's see if it continues this way. MnM really need to be getting some points on the board. They're really losing some momentum here. Kulvi and Beat really need to start stepping it up here. Letting Omnipots especially run away with this. Ranked have a bit of a trouble going through the early part of that turn there, but you can see he's since recovered. Kulvi now in the lead, but more speed for Omnipots. Oh, really close to the inside there for Beat. Ranked goes for a bit more of an outside approach, getting him more speed, but he got a little bit of airtime there. You can see him dropping slightly down. And now Omnipots extending a lead going over this section. So it's the MnM are sandwiched between Omnipots and Ranked at the moment. Ranked's going to have to get another position here if the round is going to go to MnM. It doesn't look like he's going to do so. Looks as if Beat's getting close to Omnipots here. He's going to risk it. Omnipots fails the end. He does go a bit too close to that half pipe, which does mean that it does go to MnM. Beat with a good end as well, a 58.6, and they now take it to 3-1 in the rounds. So we will see about this going forward. So will MnM manage to carry forward this momentum here, or will it be E-Corp stifling MnM and going forward into a 4-1 round score? So let's see. So both teams quite equal in the start here. We see Beat dropping down a bit. See him having some trouble earlier on in this section. Kulvi is up in the lead here though, and Beat's catching up, but we've seen Omnipots have a very good section going through here, so we'll see if he manages to do anything about this being an MnM round so far. You can see he's already fighting with Beat. Beat more speed though, but it's really too close to tell here at the moment. Only 1200s between all players here at the moment. Kulvi from first going to last with the amount of speed he had. And we do see here Omnipots and Rank now a first and third here at the moment. Kulvi's battling back here though. Beat going for it. He's risking, and he does have first place here at the moment. Is Kulvi going to manage to get someone? He doesn't, so it's another draw here. Fantastic round by all players. Slowest time being a 58.75, showing the real great level between all of these players at the moment. And we go to another draw here. So this 2v2 will go on longer. Let's see for just how long it will go. We're calling a stop as Beat's having a bit of an issue. Sotp. So here we go. I'm sure we will be live momentarily. I don't think we're live at the moment. Pardon me. No, we won't be live. Wait. Never mind, should have fun, so I'm not sure. E-Corp players should just keep driving like it's live though. Kilvey does have first place though, so it might just be another draw anyway, but we'll see what Omnipots and Ranked managed to do. Beat us dropping quite further behind. Or quite far behind, sorry. Kilvey having trouble going through that end section. No Omnipots and Ranked overtake. So now it looks as if the round will go to him. Or them rather. And bring it up to 4-1. So very good job by them. So despite a little distraction there, they did manage to get that round there. Very convincingly, especially with Kilvey's end failing him. Wait, what happened? So Beat having some more trouble. So how's the other match going? I believe it is Expert versus Venture Esports, of course formerly Mimo. Looks like we will be going live back with this one, so not too long of a delay. Beat don't care about no lag, he's going for it. Don't know what we're waiting for here, but players have called for go. And we'll see when we will be going back into the round. So here we go, we're going live. Will this be the end of the 2v2? Will E-Corp manage to secure it out here, or will both Beat and Kilvey manage to strike back? So see here, Omnipot's having a bit of trouble early on, but it gets a lot of speed going through here, overtaking Kilvey and Beat here. Beat managing to keep his speed going through the tight turn, the tight right-hander there. Hairpin almost, but Beat is keeping up the fight here. What happened there to Omnipots? No idea what happened there. His pad ripped. So I don't know if we'll be continuing with the round, but in order to prevent a draw, that means Rank needs to get first place, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do so. Beat and Kilvey are first and third, so that will mean 4-2 to MnM. Great time there by Beat as well, 0.588. Potentially further delays here. No, everything should be fine. So 4-2 in round scores, so a bit of kind of stroke of luck there for MnM. Let's see if they will manage to carry on with that and get back into the sub-match here. Again, a reminder, there will be tennis mode on the 2v2. So let's see if MnM manage to reach it. Or if we will be going for quite a while here. Kilvey is up in the lead here at the moment, albeit it might be temporarily. E-Corp looking to have a good section going through here as always. Where is Beat? Beat is not in the picture. He is only very slightly behind, only a tenth between all these players. Beat doesn't look like he has the best of speed here, so he might be losing some time on the top players. And Omnipots is extending the lead here at the moment. Ranked having a bit of trouble here though. If Beat can overtake Ranked, that can change a lot for these players. Oh, Kilvey touched though, so it won't even matter. All the players need to do is safe unless Beat manages to pull off some more heroics and overtake Omnipots, but it doesn't look like it's going to be so. And the round does go to E-Corp. GG, and that is the 2v2 over and done with. It's a very tight 2v2 there. Bit too many mistakes from MnM though. So that will be 1-1, so we at least will see all maps here. So we'll be moving on to the Axel Alex map of Zattenkatel, or however you say it. I've got a feeling there's a really easy way to say this and I'm just not realising it. So any updates, guys? You say Nelky only has one viewer. That's a shame, man. What, did everyone just go for a spam stream, I take it? And before that happens to me in a Pro League match. So we will go through the warm-ups for this map. Again, the top two deadies this time are held by MnM players. Do see Nevermind and Revo up here, and 1 and 2. See Woot, Omnipots in 6 and 7, actually Beat here in 5th. Kronos in 9th, Shelly 10th, Kilvey 17th. So basically you can have a 3v3 for each of these players within the top 9 deadies, which is actually pretty incredible, to be honest. Let's check out how the players do this map. And I'd say this is quite a tricky map. There's a lot of times of which you can no drift. There's a lot of tight sections which you need to worry about. There's a lot of different transitions here, like jump turns and things like that, and really tight sections. We'll see if any of the players can show us through that. And we'll watch Beat during the warm-up. Again, we'll rejoin just to make sure everything's alright. It's very tight going through this end section. And anticipated there being a lot of mistakes going through here. Yo Shorty, nice to see you here, man. Yeah, it's good. It's good to see a lot of people watching matches regardless of who it's with. Yeah, I'll rejoin quickly. Just for the hotkeys. Still have to train Pro League maps for us a whole week due to holiday. I'll have a chance against you then, Derek V. Let's go. So at least our 3v3s are pretty much decided here. Shelly, Omnipots and Woot versus Revo, Nevermind and Beat. So, as to be expected certainly for MnM. E-Corp, with the exception of Kronos, definitely. Strong lineup. So both teams certainly going for it in this matchup. Again, this will put whatever team on 3 points here. So essentially, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, if you get it on 3 points, it's whoever wins the last one that's going to be important. So, say E-Corp win this one, I'll put them 3-1 ahead. If they win the last one, then they win the match. However, if they lose the last one, then it's a draw anyway, and we need to do... So, in the result of it being a draw, just so you guys know, you do a 3v3 on the 2v2 map. So, that'll of course be metaphysics as we've just been on. Pardon me. So, the match will not be decided in this sub-match, basically. Like I said, we will be a bit late for the TM Pro League match, guys, but we will be joining it, not to worry. So we'll see Revolution coming into the fray, and Nevermind as well for the first time. And Shelly returning into the lineup from the quarter-final, and Woot also joining us. So, the first sub-match Woot's played so far. He didn't play in the quarter-final, so I'll be curious to see how he how he does, formerly of Team Q, of course. Transferred to E-Corp, I believe, before TM Open. You definitely do, Shorty. I've missed your presence, I must be honest. Omnipot's looking good here though. Bless me, thank you, old friend. Omnipot's looking to be in good form, as to be expected. All of the CPs it has, apart from number 5. He had it from my place. Oh god. Yeah, busy with work and stuff like that, I guess, shorty. I'll just carry on for the fun. Auction closed. Yeah, whip driving, exactly. We'll see how he does. Every hotkey I went to, there was just someone who'd crashed. Very curious section that is for me. I mean, it's quite a weird turn, but we've seen that caused especially a lot of trouble for the Lioncast players, if I remember right. E-Corp were very strong on this map, but it was Kronos who was playing last time, if I remember right. Shelley was very strong on this map, I remember that. I believe he got top points. So we'll be having one more warm-up round, then we'll be going live. How's the other match going, guys? Anyone get any info? I thought he was saying something in English there, but it mustn't be. No idea. Anyway. So. We'll see how the players do in this sub-match. Any predictions, guys? Anyone happy to predict who will take the 3-1 lead? There's of course 1-1 overall. MnM took the 1v1. E-Corp took the 2v2. Who's going to take the first 3v3? Let me see. Hit me with it, guys. Who do you think? Betting MnM. Ooh. Oh, 2 MnM votes. I'm not sure, to be honest. Not sure. Bet E-Corp. Oh, Catty. I thought he was going to go for PKD there, was Catty. You hope MnM. We do, shorty. Great idea. Soldier is 1-1. MnM took the 1v1 and E-Corp took the 2v2. So here we go. Round number 1 on board. Already a mistake coming out from an E-Corp player. That was Omnipot's falling down. Revel having a bit of trouble going through that section though, but he does have Beat Nevermind backing him up in the top positions. However, Shelley's actually in the lead here at the moment. Let's check from Woot's perspective. Ooh, big mistake there coming out from Shelley there. Does fall far behind, so that means MnM do have the lead. Top 2 going to Nevermind and Beat. Omnipots has caught up, but Woot makes a mistake, so the round will go to MnM unless they make any major mistakes here at the end. Nevermind does, but I don't think the others are close enough. No, they are not, so first round, first blood as it were, is drawn by MnM. And there we go. So, Beat taking the win for the team. And 1-0 goes to MnM to start us off with. So, everyone making a mistake there apart from Beat. Bit of a curious start to this match, but I suppose we'll be seeing better rounds going forward later on. So let's see what this round brings us. Again, early mistakes I'd say are typical in these sorts of tight maps. The wall's quite close on the left and the right there, so if you don't have the right line then it's not going to be a fun time. Great section there from Shelley though. You can see him, you know, Like a hot knife through butter through that field there, with the exception of Beat. And you see, has there been any mistakes here? Revo slightly behind here. And where's Nevermind? Nevermind's far behind. Nevermind's made a mistake. And Beat's losing some positions going through here. Shelley takes the lead. However, Beat gets more speed going through here. Going for a bit more of an outside entry to that to get himself a bit better of a line going through that turn. And he is holding first place, but it's not going to be enough as long as he's surrounded by red players here. Big mistake there coming out though from Shelley, which will... Who will the round go to? It will go to the MnM team as a result of Shelley actually making that mistake. So, unfortunate there for E-Corp. They kind of threw that round away almost. But that's the way it is. And MnM do pick up another round here. Beat won 2 rounds in a row. Omnipot's second 2 rounds in a row. Let's see if it'll stay that way or if we'll be seeing more changes ahead. I've seen Shelley at the bottom in points at the moment, but uncharacteristic of him, especially after his performance in the quarter final. But do you see a big mistake being coming out here? Beat's down. Who else is down? Revo's down as well. So never mind, the last man left standing in the blue team. Omnipots and Shelley, all they need to do is safe this round. No matter where Nevermind finishes, the round goes to them, as long as they finish. So Nevermind is at least fighting for the first place, looking to give his team a chance just in the event E-Corp make a mistake, but E-Corp, as I said, should know to safe. Nevermind does extend his lead slightly, but it won't matter. Good time at least coming out from him, 58.9. Pardon me. And E-Corp take the round to take it to 2-1. So bringing themselves back within 1 point difference. See how long it stays that way though. Will they bring themselves equal, or will MnM extend their lead? Again, just a question of mistakes here for these two teams, it seems to be. I'll be looking for a better performance from at least Shelley and Revolution, going to the bottom 2 in points for their respective teams. Shelley looking to have a bit of trouble here, but he is at least still scavenging 4th place at the moment, but he's very close to the back. You can see here it's Revo and Omnipots fighting for the lead. Omnipots going wide. See, he gets a better exit to that going on the jump turn there. I think Woot made the mistake though, let's see. Whereas Woot, big mistake coming out from Woot. However, Omnipots has first position. That means Shelley needs 3rd. If Shelley gets 3rd, the round does go to E-Corp as long as Omnipots gets first. Nevermind's risking no more speed coming through the end here. Omnipots needs this and he doesn't get it. Great job there by Nevermind in the end. Sick in by him, and he does secure the round for MnM, bringing it up to 3-1 for them. So MnM looking to take command of this here. Nevermind putting in some good performances now. Let's see if he keeps it up. Beat, although starting off very strong, seems to have went a bit off colour, so to speak. His Beat's out of sync, if you get it. Anyway. Oh, blue player making a mistake there. I think that was Revo. Where is Revo? He's only slightly behind here at the moment. Let's get a bird's eye view of the well, let's get a total view from Revo's perspective. We can see everyone from here. Another mistake there from Beat. And he is down. So, is that Woot making a mistake? Let's see. Woot is almost out of this round as well. So, kind of 2v2 up at the top here. Revo needs to risk and provide Nevermind with a bit of support. Oh, Nevermind makes a mistake going through the end there though. So, Shelley and Omnipots do have the lead. Omnipots the only one remaining on a clean round, it looks. And all he needs is 1st and 3rd, and the round will go to them. And Revo's the only one close enough, and unfortunately him alone is not enough, and the round goes to E-Corp. So we are now 3-2, so again only 1 point between both teams there. So Nevermind not keeping the same pace up. Let's see if he manages to recover and lead the way for his team again going forward. Let's see if Beat manages to get himself back on pace. Woot making a lot of mistakes here so far, so some of these things need to change for the teams to start doing well. Omnipot's now taking points lead and the lead in this round, but as I say that, a weird bump or bug there or something like that, and Omnipots does drop all the way down to the back of the pack, so chance here for MnM, especially with their German duo Revo and Beat taking the first and second position, followed by E-Corp player Shelly, who actually does take the lead. Now for a great section there by Shelly, mistake there from Revolution, so where is Woot? Woot needs third place here, he needs to secure that, and the round will go to E-Corp, but we've seen Nevermind have great starts, so the great ends previously. And he does overtake Woot as a result. Will he manage to keep the position? No, he does. But the round still goes to E-Corp as Omnipots managed to get the 5th position. Unfortunately, Revolution too far behind. And E-Corp now bring it equal at 3-3. So very close going through here at the moment. E-Corp looking good though, but both teams looking good, but a bit too many mistakes is all. Let's see how this round goes. We see a good start early on by Omnipots. Shelly making the mistake though. So Omnipots looking to carry his team again into this round. Revel dropping slightly behind here, so now now Woot needs to perform well for his team in this round as well, and needs to give Omnipots much needed support. Beat going a bit wide there. Omnipots has another problem going over that section. Fortunately does get a bump there, and that results in him going all the way to the back of the pack, so this looks like it should be an MnM round. Beat managing to take the lead over Woot, and none of the E-Corp players are even close. Shelly far behind, and Omnipots far behind, and Woot can do nothing from this position except watch as MnM actually take the ace due to the late mistake from Woot. Good times there from MnM, good round by them, capitalising on mistakes again. And there we go. Round does go to MnM, bring it to 4-3, so they're keeping the advantage in this sub-match, although very slim. We'll see if they keep up the lead, if they manage to extend it a bit here, or if it's just going to go tit for tat, as they say, and E-Corp are going to bring it back. Let's see. We're in round number 8 at the moment. This sub-match is certainly going the distance, and Beat's taking the lead here early on. Good start by him, but Omnipots is right next to him for E-Corp. See here, Nevermind is up at the back at the moment, and he is with Revolution, which is not what he wants. He wants as many blue players as possible up at the top. Revolution does go for a bit of a risky line there, kind of jumps into the corner so you can see he loses a bit of time. See here, Woot's at the back though for E-Corp. Beat losing a bit of time going through that section. Does get more exit speed going through there. That's really close to the edge for Nevermind. It's going to be a close ending to this round. Where's Revo? Revo's too far behind to make a difference here. Shelly touches on the outside. That means Woot needs third here. Omnipots looking for first. Omnipots takes it, but it still goes to the blue team due to them getting second, third and fifth. So good job there at the end by Nevermind to keep Woot at bay. Great ends coming through from Nevermind. So there we are. It is now 4-4 again. Some really close ends coming out in these rounds. Oh, that was a mistake coming out from someone there. I believe it was a red player. It was Shelly. Again, he got top points in the last match as far as I remember. So this is not the same performance we're seeing from Shelly. Did pull out some great times last match. It's just not looking to be the same. Omnipots though still carrying on in the top positions for his team. Only mistakes, silly kind of little bumps letting him down so far this sub match. And Beat performing very well for MnM as well to deny him, but Omnipots gets a much better section there. And where is everyone else? Revo's dropped down. Where's Shelly? Shelly's in 5th. Nevermind's off the track as well, so looks as if this will be a very convincing E-Corp round, especially with Beat making a late mistake. So a lot of mistakes coming out there from MnM. E-Corp get the better end of that there, and now we are looking at 5-4, so we're still going on. Almost the maximum amount of rounds here. So MnM need to try and close it out here. They can't afford to let E-Corp get a full head of steam, or else they may very well be in the wrong end of a result here. And being on the wrong end of this round is Nevermind, who early on makes a mistake. And he is 0.7 behind already, so it rests on Beat and Revolution's shoulders here. Both certainly very capable players. You see Beat already is up in elite here at the moment. 1.5 tenths, but Revolution needs to get some more players here. Jumps into the corner again, gets a better inside line, and this time it works out for him. Top 2 for MnM here, but now Woot, Omnipots and Shelly are fighting back here. Woot with more speed going through this section. Revo had to make an adjustment, now he's falling back down. Revo needs third here. He's got Woot and Shelly, so he needs to hold this. Beat needs to hold first place as well. Oh, Beat crashes though, it will be the round to E-Corp. Late mistake there from Beat, also costly for MnM, unfortunately for them, bringing it to 5-5 to E-Corp. Sorry, 5-5 of a draw at the moment. Very unfortunate there for Beat at the end. And there we go, so Omnipots does take home the win for that round. And who will now take the advantage going into potentially, well, we'll go into sub-match point here, or potentially tennis mode. No early mistakes so far. Let's see if it continues that way. We've often had a player falling down at some point. I've really had a full 6-man lineup going through into some good times, but we'll see if this round changes that. And this time we see Shelly and Revolution kind of hugging the back of the pack here at the moment. Beaten Nevermind with some good performances in this round. However, Woot is up there with them. Woot looking to recover his bottom in points so far. Revolution, a fantastic section there though. Omnipots is out of the picture. Where is he? He's had a big crash. So it looks as if this round will go to MnM, but we've seen the round change. Very much going through the ending. So will we see it again? Or will MnM hold strong? It looks like they will. And they get a good round. First, second and fourth. Great runs. Everyone in a 58. And a 58.7 actually by Beat. So good round there by all the guys up at the front. Fortunately, Omnipots didn't manage to join the party, but I'm sure if he did, he'd have a good time himself. But here we go, potentially into sub-match point for MnM. Will they manage to close it off here, or will we be seeing more rounds in tennis mode? Let's see. So, first attempt at closing it off for MnM. How will it go? See, Nevermind dropping down early. Do you see here, where's Beat? Did I miss him? Beat making a big mistake actually at some point throughout this. Omnipots now has the lead. So E-Corp need first, fourth and fifth, which they are in position to do so here. And we can see here Omnipots still holding the lead. Revolution or Nevermind needs to do something here. Let's check out from their perspectives. Omnipots far in the lead here at the moment. Oh, but he's losing a bit of time going over here. Can any of the MnM players do anything? They can, so the round goes to E-Corp. And we are now at 6-6. We will be entering tennis mode, so the first to 8 points in this instance will get the round. So basically, just to explain tennis mode quickly for you guys, we will be having, what do you call it? So it needs to be a 2-round gap before a team actually wins a sub-match. So early mistake actually coming out from Beat. He was a top performer for MnM, but he's made mistakes these last 2 rounds. Leaving it on to Revolution and Nevermind. Oh, Revolution making a mistake though. Shelly also making a mistake though. Both players having some trouble early on in this round. Omnipots lost a bit of time going through that drift, especially on Nevermind, who manages to take the lead here. He's going to have to hold the lead here if MnM are to take this round though. Where's Shelley? Shelley is close behind, but he'll need to risk to try and catch Revel. Never mind, lost time going through that section though, so now it's in E-Corp's hands. They have first and second place, they need first and third to secure the round. They do have that at the moment, so now Beat and Nevermind need to pull it out here. Nevermind with a good ending. Is he going to manage to overtake them? Heroics in the end from Nevermind does secure the round for MnM, and a great job by him. Fantastic there by Nevermind at the end. Does save MnM's skin, and instead of 7-6 to E-Corp, 7-6 to MnM. So will they secure it? This is their second attempt at having the sub-match point. So let's see if Beat this time will manage to carry it home for his team, or if Nevermind will shoulder the burden himself. No mistakes early on here, so they'll need to fight tooth and nail for it. Will be going a bit wide there though. Had to correct himself slightly. We see is that Woot dropping back slightly, but he's not too far behind here, so the round's by no means over. Nevermind though, he won't be making a difference at the end this time. He is out of the round. He did touch unfortunately. No, Woot gets a no drift though. Where's Nevermind? He will catch Woot. So kind of 1 point advantage, so to speak, to MnM. But Revo and Beat dropping slightly down. E-Corp only need a first and third here, so they need to count on Shelley making a mistake or a great end by both players. And they don't get it, so E-Corp taking the round again. So 7-7, so to 9 points we'll be going at now. Holy crap, this match so far, guys. One hell of a 3v3 we've got in store for us. Omnipot's doing very well in this sub-match. It's 63 points. And that is 14 rounds. Oh, big mistake by Nevermind. A no drift by Shelley. So 1 player apiece down. Revolution this time now taking the lead. It's almost as if the players are kind of exchanging who's going to carry the round for each team going forward. Although Omnipot seems to be a regular up at the top. However, Woot have making a mistake here. So now MnM. The round is in their hands at the moment. They've got first and third, which are the crucial positions we're looking at here. However, if Omnipots takes first place, then the round will go to E-Corp. And he is in first at the moment. Revolution didn't have that great drop down there. However, Beat with more speed. And it's going to be between these two players, Omnipots and Beat. Oh, Beat makes a mistake though. Will Omnipots carry it through? And he does. He gets the first place. 4th and 5th go to E-Corp. So now it's their opportunity to take the sub-match home. They are on 8-7 at the moment. So, will E-Corp manage to do it in their first time of asking? Or will they need some more rounds? Will MnM manage to bring it back? A fantastic match we've got here for you guys. Two teams fairly trained, going at it. What more could you ask for? Oh, that's a mistake coming out from Omnipots though. So the team carry, he is down. You can see him in 6th position at the moment. Nevermind is in the lead here at the moment though. You can see Beats very close with him. We've got Revolution. He is at 5th place at the moment. So it's 2 E-Corp players versus 3 of MnM at the top. So we see here if they manage to keep these positions, they will deny E-Corp again. You can see here Nevermind's fighting for first place with Shelley at the moment, so they'll be having some trouble going through these rounds, but recovery's in place for Nevermind, and you can see here he's holding on to first. His round's a bit scrappy here. Still going for it though, they need to hold these positions. Nevermind needs first place or else this sub-match goes to him. Shelley with a better end, will he take it? And Nevermind does not get it, so Shelley takes first, Woot third, and E-Corp take the sub-match, and they take it 9-7. So that is now 3-1 to E-Corp at the moment, so they take the lead in the semi-final. What a hell of an end to that there, guys. So we will move on to a final 3v3, so holy crap though. E-Corp did manage to secure that in the first time of asking in the semi-final though. It's the same time unfortunately for them, but They did manage to get it there, but now we move on to a short break for the final 3v3. We will be having that on ESL Metaphysics, if I remember right. Let me just check out. No, sorry, ESL Mesmerizer by SERS. And if E-Corp win this, they'll do 5-1, so they will secure the grand final spot. However, if they lose, they will be going on to the score will be 3-3. So then 3v3 will be played on the 2v2 map, which was Mesmerizer, which we saw E-Corp taking home. So we'll have a few warm-ups, guys, and we'll see who will be changing out. We see Kronos coming onto the lineups now, Lundstrom for MnM as well. So a few warm-ups, and then the match will be live, and then we'll see how it goes. I'll be back in a moment, guys. I'm just going to go and get a drink while the warm-ups are on, so I'll be back in about a minute. We are back, guys. Thank you very much for waiting for me. So, I hope we're not live. We are not. Good. So, looking at lineups here, we will see Lundstrom of Sweden, Nevermind of Romania, and Kulve for MnM. And that is Lithuania, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is Lithuania. And we will also have Omnipots, Kronos, and Random, or otherwise known as Ranked, for E-Corp. So the full French lineup coming out. Of course, I believe every one of the E-Corp is French only team. So semi-final is all going to be decided in this sub-match, again depending on the result of it. So if MnM win, we will prolong it. It will go to a 3v3 on Metaphysics. However, if E-Corp win it, that is game over. They are in the grand final. And thank you very much for the follows as well. William97485, Syntex Q, and 1717. I like that. I like that name. I support that name. That makes me smile. Thank you very much for following along, guys. I hope you're all enjoying this match as much as I am. So any predictions, guys? How's this match going to end? Are we going to see 5-1 E-Corp? Are we going to see 3-3? Anyone want to put a prediction on it? I'm seeing a lot of MnM support in the chat, guys. Where's the E-Corp supporters? Where are you? There we go. I could always count in Coco. Go Frenchies, go baguettes. Allez baguettes. So let's see if we'll have a last warm up. Unfortunately, guys, we look to be missing quite a lot of the Pro League match, but I will join that as soon as this match is done, if it is still underway. You're the only winner for me, Scotty. You're a big cutie player. Peaky D Bullanyano. Does anyone know if the expert match is still underway? I anticipate it would have finished by now, I'm sure. Let me see. Let's see if I can get some info. Just so I know exactly what I will be streaming for you guys. Yeah, it's still on the way. No problem. It's just all I needed to know, just so I know that. Of course, the show match wouldn't have started then. So we should at least be able to cast as much of that for you as possible. I won't spoil it for you guys. I was just going to double check it there, but. Oh yeah, BM. Yeah, spoiling it. VAC ban, 2-season ban. Right, here we go. We're going to go live into the final 3v3 on ESL Mesmerizer. So, here we go. It will be Nevermind, Kulve and Lundstrom versus Ranked, Omnipots and Kronos. So, who will take the first round here on Mesmerizer? We've seen here a very strong performance by E-Corp on this map. At least in the semi-final. We see here Omnipots dropping down early. He has, of course, Ranked and Kronos ready to back him up. And what more could you ask for than that? Nevermind having a big crash though, and it looks as if he's fully out of the round here at the moment. Omnipots has overtaken him, so now the round comes down to who manages to get these top 4 positions. So to secure the round, MnM will need first and third. Where is Kulve? I cannot see Kulve. Lundstrom does have first position, so that's the first piece of the puzzle done. Kulve is in third, at least at the moment, but Kronos right behind him. Any one of these positions gained by E-Corp and the round will go to them, but they do not get it. So second, fourth and fifth is not enough for E-Corp, so round number 1 goes to MnM. So early lead coming out for them. Just adjust my mic a bit, guys, do apologise. And round number 2, let's see what will happen, if we'll see a mistake-free round coming out from these guys. Expert Venture going into a decider 3v3, that's what I like to hear. Let's have a long night ahead of us, guys, don't you worry. I'll still be here. And this round here, we see Kulve is at the back here for MnM. Who was that having some trouble there for... Oh, Nevermind crashing as well. Ranked having some trouble here for E-Corp. Omnipots now in the lead here though, fighting with Kulve. Although his partner in crime Kronos is also joining him here, but Kulve has almost been deleted off of the map here. Yep, he is. He's going to be lucky if he even finishes this round. And we see here Kronos with a strong lead here at the moment. Omnipots is a 10th behind him. Oh, Lundstrom making a mistake there, so it looks as if it will be an ace for E-Corp, and they will take this round without any problems. And there we go, 59.58 by Kronos, so very good time there from him. So it's 1-1. So all times in a 59 by E-Corp, so showing they've definitely got a lot of strength here. Who's going to take the 2-1 lead here though? So we'll see if MnM manage to avoid mistakes this round, or if we'll see E-Corp extending it with another good round here. So Omnipots is alone up here at the top though. Where's Kronos? Mr. Unknownos is nowhere to be seen. His position is unknown, and we see Lundstrom is fighting with Omnipots at least here in the lead. Let's see if we can find Mr. Unknownos. He is actually at the back, but not far at all. Just behind Kulve there with Ranked as well. Oh, goes for the inside line there just to try and catch up a bit, and he does overtake Kulve as a result. This round at the moment will be going to MnM though, but another mistake by Nevermind, unfortunately for him, puts the round in the hands of E-Corp with Omnipots first, Kronos second. Ranked is in 4th place at the moment, so it looks as if it will be their round, and it will with first and second. So E-Corp take the 2-1 lead. They're taking their steps towards securing the grand final spot. And again, if they win this, it will go straight to them. 59-6 and a 59-7 coming out from the two heavy hitters of E-Corp. So We'll see if they continue at this kind of pace here. MnM will really need to be starting to get some momentum here though. You do not want these type of players getting ahead of steam, as they will flatten you. Never mind, we'll be looking for him to have a bit of a turn in form here. We see how he was doing really well on the last map, and he's just had a bit of mistakes here so far. Certainly a very good player, but he needs to cope with the pressure that must be on his shoulders here at the moment. He is fighting for the lead here at the moment with Ranked. Kulve's up there to back him up as well. However, Kronos and Omnipots are going to be breathing down his neck soon. We do see here Kulve is here to play as well. He's not too far behind. Oh, actually, Lund is the one behind. Kulve's up in the top positions. Kronos has a crash. Never minding Kulve are up in the top positions, however, so the round can just go to MnM here. However, look at a good end here from Omnipots, and that might change things. However, it does not, so top two positions go to MnM. 59-6, 8-7, 59-6, 8-8 coming out from the two MnM players. Very close round up at the top there. And there we go, 2-2 guys, so you couldn't really ask for it much closer than this. Be going on to round number 5 momentarily. And here we go, so who's going to make the mistake this time? Who will Mesmerizer claim as its victim? This time Omnipots is up in the lead here. Kronos has had a good start as well. We see Ranked's fell down. Ranked's very far behind, so that means first and third is on the menu for Omnipots and Kronos. However, Omnipots is not looking up to the task here at the moment. He has had a big mistake. Now MnM can afford to save this round. They've got a 0.4 advantage over Omnipots. As long as they keep over him, then the round will go to them. It's as simple as that. A sea of blue between Omnipots and Kronos. Kronos holding strong in first position, but it's not going to be enough. MnM need to hold strong here. No chokes at the end and they'll be fine. And there we go. Good end by all the players. Kronos makes the only mistake at the end. 0.6s and low 7 coming out from all the MnM players, getting themselves a good round here. So this is what we were saying about momentum. They need to be keeping E-Corp kind of under the thumb here at the moment. They need to be keeping them at bay. And it's 3-2 to MnM at the moment. They need to keep the momentum on their side, so they've got as much a chance of winning this at the moment. However, not seeing a good performance here from Ranked at the moment. I think that was another mistake from him actually. No, it was actually Kronos making the mistake this time, but you can see where he made the mistake. He's not too far behind, so he can definitely catch up. You can see he's only 0.3 behind first place, so oh, mistake there by Omnipots though, so they're putting it in the hands of MnM. This time just Omnipots and Ranked switching places almost. Lundstrom having trouble here though. Kronos can still catch them though, so the rounds isn't over. Only 0.15 between Kronos and the next MnM player. However, never mind's challenging Ranked here. They will secure the round if anyone but Ranked gets first. Never mind, a bit wide there, but will the round go to MnM again? It will. So second, fourth and fifth enough. Sorry, second, third and fifth enough for MnM to take the next point. They will bring themselves up to 4-2. So here we go, guys. They might be doing it here. We might be going to another decider 3v3. We will see. So let's see, E-Corp have been making a lot of mistakes here so far. Doesn't look like their heads in the game at the moment. I'm looking to see a stronger performance in the next rounds, especially by the likes of Kronos and Ranked. Well, all of them actually having a little kind of dips in these respective rounds, so never mind is bottom in points at the moment. The points are very close, so not much to really be saying about that. I believe Lund's made a mistake though, as well as Kulve. Let's check. Lund and Kulve are far behind. Yes, they are a second behind at the moment, so again, the red players of course of E-Corp can afford to save this round if they need to. Never mind on an absolute stormer of a time there, but he does crash, but it doesn't matter anyway. E-Corp had the next 3 positions, so the round would have been theirs. Good times here though coming out from the players. Again, never mind, was on a hell of a time there, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is the round points, and speaking of round points, this one goes to E-Corp 4-3. So back within a 1 point difference. We'll see if they bring it back equal, or if MnM are going to regain their composure, or has their momentum been halted? Will it now swing in the favour of E-Corp? These are the questions that will hopefully be answered in this round. Again, everyone is within roughly 5 points. We're seeing quite an equal performance. Everyone's having their good rounds, everyone's having their bad rounds. So, nice to see everyone being at such an equal level. We'll see if that continues to be the case. Never mind having a big crash there. And he is now out of the fight for the top positions. Roughly a second behind when all's said and done. Omnipot's touches though. That's going to give Nevermind someone to fight, especially as it has that no drift. Kulve dropping slightly back though, so let's check the fight out for the top positions. Where are my hotkeys? Not getting any hotkeys for anyone up at the top. Let's check out Lund. Lund is in first place at the moment. Oh, he went quite wide there, but second and third are going to E-Corp at the moment. I believe Kulve's crashed. They had a massive crash there from Kulve. And the round looks to be going to E-Corp as long as they safe this end, as they will have second, third and fifth. So there we go, an E-Corp round again. So we are now equal on points. So it's now 4-4 at the moment. Kulve flies off to the edge, and unfortunately costing his team the round. But let's see if Kulve manages to recover from such a mistake. Definitely a capable player, of course. But now E-Corp might be, as I said, getting that full head of steam I was talking about. Some little mistakes coming out from Omnipots, but Kronos is getting a few good rounds under his wing here. Ranked is finding his consistency. Let's see if it's going to continue like that. Kronos going really close to the inside there. Rank dropping slightly back, but he's not too far behind. Only a tenth behind his nearest player, which is Kulve at the moment. You see here Kronos going a bit wide there, but now Omnipots is taking over the fight for first place. It's a very close round here at the moment, and very good times coming out from the players so far. Nevermind and Lundstrom taking over the lead though. Much better sections there than Omnipots and Kronos. So the blue duo up in front over the team of red. And it's all going to come down to the final corner here. They'll need to keep it safe, otherwise E-Corp might overtake them. But 0.5's now coming out from the MnM players, kind of kicking themselves into another gear here. They're going to drag their team over the line. It is now 5-4 at the moment. Right, here we go. So, will MnM bring themselves onto sub-match point, or will E-Corp deny them? Let's see. See Omnipots with a good lead. Nevermind's the only one keeping up with them. However, it does seem to be... Ooh, mistake there coming out from Omnipots. Kulve ranked overtake him. Where is Lund? Lund's far behind. Kronos also far behind. So it's all going to come down to ranked here. Although, as long as MnM keep the top 2 points, the round will go to them. Time lost by Nevermind. Ranked needs to risk here. He needs first place. If he gets first place, the round can still go to MnM, but it seemed to be a bit of a bad line here. As a result, Nevermind's overtaking him, and the round will go to MnM. So, 6-4 to MnM at the moment. Sub-match point for these guys. But we've seen them getting to this point before and failing. Will it happen again, or will they manage to close it out again on the first time of asking? So, Beat calling for full focus from his team, and let's see if they will finish it off right here and now, or will we see this going longer? Again, no one really shining here in the player points. You can see how equal it is. No mistakes early on. Kulve dropping slightly behind. Ranked as well. Oh, mistake by Kronos though. The round is now in MnM's hands. Oh, Kulve going really wide there. That lands Omnipots, and Ranked chance to overtake. Where is Lundstrom is the question. Lund is far behind. Kronos has overtaken him. Look, from Kronos' perspective, Kulve looks too far behind here to be making a difference here. Ranked, and never mind, actually crash here. So that might completely change the perspective of the round. Omnipots and Kronos now first and third. And if they keep this, the round goes to them. No matter what happens with Ranked here. And good time there by Omnipots. 59.5 coming out from him. And we do see the round now going in place of E-Corp. But it's only 6-5 here. They need to get another round to start back on the road to tennis mode. But great level coming out from these players here. Slight mistakes. But let's see if MnM have the composure to round off here. They need to secure it. Make it easy on themselves. Kronos and Omnipots, good starts. Ranked slightly behind. Kind of battling with Nevermind for the last position here. Lund and Kulve still in the race though. Top positions for Lund. And let's check out Nevermind here a bit further up the pack. Ranked right next to him here at the moment. And the battle for the top is very hot here at the moment. Kronos slightly pulling away from Lundstrom, but he does tip the pole. But now Omnipots takes over the fight for first. And now Ranked really needs to pull it out here. All or nothing for Ranked. Omnipots has first at the moment, but Lundstrom overtakes him, so he does secure it for his team. GG. And now we will go on to the decider 3v3. Fantastic job there in the end by Lund. Does give MnM the round win, and it is now 3v3. On what map are we going on to? List. We'll be going to Metaphysics. So everyone within roughly 5 points, I think that is. So 6 points as he's saying. And Venture won against the Expert. Wow. Impressive. So here we go. On to the penultimate match here. So we'll just await the final sub-match getting started up here. So we might be slightly late to the show match, guys, as the Expert guys, they've already won their, they've already played their deciding sub-match, so they'll, I'm assuming, be getting ready to go live on this. So it depends how long this one will take. So the 2v2, this will be interesting. We saw Beaten Kulve being the kind of duo for MnM here. I'm assuming Nevermind will be there to back them up. However, we did see Omnipots kind of doing a bit better for E-Corp. We did see the rounds kind of going in their favour once E-Corp fully got going. So it's 3-3 here at the moment. Again, this is a decider sub-match. All comes down to this, guys. So I've got an inkling that it will be Omnipots, Kronos and Ranked versus Kulve, Beaten, Nevermind, considering all of them are within the top 9 deadies. Again, you really don't see that from a lot of matches. So the winner of this will go against Venture, which is also Mysterious Monkeys or THE lineup as you might be more used to seeing them. So they did manage to defeat Expert. Very good job by them. But these semi-finals are really, really something to behold, it must be said. This German chat, yeah. Yes, I will be streaming the show match Shoulder. Do not you worry about it whatsoever. However, I might be slightly late as we still have this to go. Yeah, I know, short. He couldn't hide from me either. Thank you very much for the follow, Nabzor. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the stream and nice to see you, Sky. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the follow as well, Darrell. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for the follows. So yep, almost exactly as I predicted. Omnipots, Kronos ranked versus Beat, Coolvey and Nevermind. So Beat coming back into the lineup, and of course the same lineup for E-Corp going forward. To the first final for Venture now, so happy for those guys. They've certainly worked hard to it, must be said. Especially now with the addition of Slink, their lineup only stands to get stronger. So it'll be very curious to see how they play against whatever team manages to win this, as it's certainly not going to be easy either way. All of these teams seem to be absolutely on fire. Beat with a 0.4 actually. So we'll be looking at, I think, in fact, Ager might even play this. Well, he's on track. I don't know if he will play it, but apologies for the background sounds, guys. I've been sitting down this year for quite a long time. Yo, Nelke. I was just going to say to you, man, my bad for not hosting you earlier. I thought your match was just about to finish, otherwise I'd have hosted you. But the score for this one, it's 3-3, so we're going on to the decider sub match, and this is just the warm-ups at the moment. Omnipot's in a hell of a time here, though. Another 0.4. He's going for it here, but he fails the end. Hello, Hound. Good job. Are you coming to see who you're going to be up against? Your Zedburst. So, we're awaiting Beat to come back to the server. He had to restart his PC. Hello, Wag. Your Ruins as well. The full Venture squad coming in now, is that what it is? Oh, and I'm going to quickly rejoin, just so I've got my hotkeys. You can set it if you want, Buttleton, not a problem. I don't know if it'll ban you, but if it does, I'll just allow it anyway. Oh, Eden Esport following along. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. I think it's time coming out from Omnipots, though. Oh, wide end there. Well, that's a hell of a run. 0.371. So that is a Deddy 3. No, Deddy 4, sorry. Yo bits, your silver. That's a hell of a time. Holy crap. I do apologise if you've hosted me, Nelke, but it hasn't shown up for me. I was just wondering why, you know, everyone suddenly showed up, but nevertheless, guys, we are one round more and then we will be going live Getting on metaphysics, ESL. Oh, right, let's have a go at this. Thank you for the follow. ZRT Hoop. Fils de pute de Dieu. No, right. Fils de pute de Dieu. Fils de pute de Dieu. Yeah, was that good enough? Are you satisfied? I tried, chat. I tried. Score beautiful. Didou. 3-3. Toi. You look good. How you doing, man? Right. Here we go, guys. It's time to decide who our second grand finalist will be. We have, of course, I'm sure you guys have seen, Expert were defeated by Venture Esports. Now we are in a final match of MnM, Molotovs and Marshmallows Gaming versus E-Corp Gaming, and we will have Beat, Kulve, Nevermind versus Random Omnipot, or Ranked Omnipots and Kronos. So bad start already for Kronos. And here we see Kulve is in the kind of second to third place here at the moment. See here, Nevermind and Kronos, the ones that conveniently did not play the 2v2, are the ones struggling so far. Omnipot's up in the lead here. As expected, he was performing very well in the 2v2 sub-matches as well in the warm-ups. We see here Kulve is here to battle him though. Where is Beat? Oh, Kronos making a big mistake. Let's check out Ranked for the battle for second place here at the moment. Omnipot's looking strong in first, but he's lost a bit of speed here, giving Kulve the chance to catch up, and Kulve's actually overtaken. Omnipot's more speed though. Ranked's looking to secure third place, and the round goes to E-Corp with a 0.50 coming out. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you, Swiss. Thank you, Across. Thank you, Lothello, and Agale M, if that's how you say it. I have no idea, guys. I tried my best. Hope you're all enjoying this match. So 1-0 going to E-Corp at the moment. And let's see who'll take the second round on the board now. Will it be E-Corp extending the advantage, or will MnM manage to get straight back into the match? Bit of trouble in the start here again for Kronos, Nevermind. But, Ranked as well, but he's managed to catch up a bit. And now Beat and Kulve, the 2v2s for MnM, are in the lead. However, they're now sacrificing the lead forcibly to Omnipots, who's looking to wrench the lead from their grasp. And he's now fighting Beat for first place. And it's a very close round here at the top between these guys. We see Kronos, Ranked and Kulve very close behind. However, the round points look to be in favour of MnM, especially as Beat's now fallen down. And we see here Omnipot's in the lead. Oh, Kronos falls down a bit here. Ranked. Oh, Omnipots fails the end. Omnipots fails the end from first place, now putting the round in the hands of MnM. So, straight back. 1-1 we are on already. So, unfortunate there for Omnipots that he did fail the end. But, there we go. We are going on to round number 3, and we are staying at equal points. So, let's see who's going to take the lead now. Nevermind, for a bit of shaky start here, he's going really close to the walls. Beat as well having some trouble, but Kulve is up in first place at the moment. Looking to be cool, calm and collected, and hopefully keep the first place here for MnM. It is down to him. He needs to count on his teammates getting at least a third position here, or hoping some E-Corp players make a mistake. Nevermind looking to fight back, overtake Ranked at least. Kronos and Omnipots are holding strong, though Omnipots looking to battle Kulve for the first position. Hell of a round coming out from these two guys up at the top. Much more speed for Omnipots. It looked as if Kulve got the gear down. And we see here he falls all the way down the field. And now it's top 2 for E-Corp. Will he manage to hold it this time? They do, and this time it was actually a mistake from Nevermind, I think, coming out at the end. And E-Corp take the round. It's now 2-1 to E-Corp. So they do again to continue with the 1 point lead. So there we go. Will they continue in this form? Again, will they keep the momentum away from MnM? Or will it beat and never mind who are the bottom of points for their team? Will they hit another gear? Will they take to the next level for their team? Omnipots and Ranked are looking to deny any celebrations for MnM. They are looking to be the French party poopers here. Omnipots up in first place, Ranked here in second, but where is Kronos? He is in last position at the moment, but certainly not by much. See here, Kronos looking to gain a position from Beat or Nevermind, but he's not close enough yet. We see here, however, Omnipots is still in the lead here. He's battling with Coolvey. He does get a better exit to that corner than Coolvey. Where is Ranked though? Is Ranked close? He is in third position, so it's all going to come down to the end with these two players. Omnipots gets a bit of a .474 and a .55 coming out from Coolvey. Fantastic performances by these two players for their teams. And we're seeing the cranking wagons coming in the chat, guys. That's what I like to see. Did you just subscribe again, Shorty? I didn't see. Thank you anyway if you did, but nevertheless, we are going on to round number 5 here. 3-1 at the moment to E-Corp. And Omnipots is taking command of this match at the moment. However, Coolvey, the kind of shining star for MnM in this sub-match, is having an issue. He has crashed already. Omnipots holding strong in the lead. This is a familiar sight, seeing him up in the lead. Nevermind crashing as well, so more woes, more trouble for MnM here. However, Nevermind's risking, can see he's wanting to catch up here. He's only 1900s behind, but he did get a bit of airtime there, so that's not what he wants. Kronos in first place, followed by Beat, but it's not going to be enough if they are surrounded by E-Corp players here. It will be another round to them. Beat is doing what he can though. Oh, Ranked had to adjust a bit there. Looks as if Beat will get the first place though. Good job there by Beat, at least a .62. As long as you have the crank wagon, you're fine, man. I appreciate the subscription anyway, man. Thank you very much. So 4-1 to E-Corp here at the moment, despite Beat getting first place. So they'll need to kind of stop the mistakes of which they've been making early on. They'll need to, you know, batten down the hatches and get on with it. Let's see what they managed to pull out of the bag here. Some horns coming out, distraction tactics. Nevermind, however, seems to be on the wrong end of that. Do you see him in Ranked at the bottom of the pack? Omnipots down in 4th position. Now actually coming closer to the back of the pack rather than the front where we're used to seeing them. However, E-Corp do have the representative of Kronos up at the top of the field. However, he is having to fight against Beat here, having to fight against Coolvey, and it looks as if a fight here, struggling to win, especially with the gear down there, going into the crash. However, Omnipots a much better end, and it looks as if he might take first place here with more speed. Will he get it over Beat? I don't think it will matter, but oh, nevertheless, Beat does manage to get first place. .49. Very good job there by Beat. And he does secure the round for his team. .5s and .4s coming out there. What more can you ask for a semi-final deciding match? They are great runs coming out from these players. So 4-2 at the moment. Let's see if MnM managed to make a comeback. So who's going to be the one to take command of this match here? It looks as if Beaten Coolvey are actually having issues here. They're already dropping far back, leaving it all up to Nevermind here. So E-Corp, they are taking the top positions at the moment. However, they don't really have that much of a safety zone, although Coolvey does crash now, but Beat is not far behind. I don't have a hotkey for Beat. Let's check out Omnipots, the current points leader. Pardon me. So Ranked, Kronos in the lead. However, Nevermind's looking to be fighting there, but he did get the gear down. So even Omnipot's going to manage to overtake him here. Oh, maybe not, for kind of awkward line going through there. Ranked had to adjust due to a bad line, But there we go. Kronos does take the first position, 58.6, and now we do go to 5-2 for E-Corp. So it is not over yet, but E-Corp are edging slowly closer to the top positions, to the final point, the grand final point here. One more to go for E-Corp, and then they will have the chance to close it off. Let's see if MnM managed to make a comeback. It needs to start with Beat and Kulve, their star performers, at least from the 2v2. They were the elected representatives on this map, so they should be warm on this. But Kulve making a big mistake here. Started off so brightly and he's had so many mistakes recently, so he'll need to be getting them out of his system now. And Beat, Nevermind, now have to play catch up. They now have to attempt to win the round on their own without the support of Kulve. And Nevermind looks like he's struggling here at the moment, and Beat is only in 3rd place at the moment. Let's check out Kronos, holding strong up in the first 2 positions with Omnipots. They're both on good times here. Ranked actually taking 3rd position. Nevermind just isn't close enough here. Beat having a bit of an issue going over there, and he will only get 3rd place at best. .338 coming out from Omnipots. What a time coming out from him. That's actually a Deady 3 now. So he's done a Deady 3 and a Deady 4 as far as I'm aware. Incredible performance coming out from him, showing why he's definitely one of the best players around. And securing 6-2 for E-Corp. Now, will it all be over here, or will MnM manage to prolong this sub-match? It is all in their own hands. Hell of a performance here from MnM though. No matter what way this sub-match goes, they can hold their heads high, but it's certainly not over yet. Now Kulve taking command of this round. Kronos touches, however it's for a low speed section, so he can still rescue the round. Did go a bit wide there now, so I think he lost a bit of speed. He did, but Nevermind's also down. However, Kulve and Beat are up in the top positions here, giving MnM a fighting chance. Oh, Omnipots goes a bit wide there. Kulve dropping down. He needs to hold on to 3rd position. That's absolutely crucial here. And Beat needs 1st place. It's all or nothing here for the 2 players from MnM. Omnipots looking for the risk, though, looking for more speed. Where's Ranked? Are they both going to overtake Kulve? Where is it? They do both get him. GG. E-Corp managed to win. Fantastic performance there by Omnipots with a 58.606 to finish it off. Beat managing to only get 2nd place, 6-1-2. Ranked 3rd, Kulve 4th, Kronos 5th, and Nevermind 6th, making it 7-2 to E-Corp at the moment. So fantastic job by them, and as well, all the credit in the world to MnM. They had a fantastic performance so far. So they had a fantastic performance overall in this match, and they definitely deserve to get this far. Unfortunately though, they are not managing to go any further, and they are now out of the tournament. So the grand final will be Venture Esports versus E-Corp Gaming.